Hey, honey, it's your girl Brianna J, and this is Break Free From Yourself podcast. This podcast is my precious baby that is centered around self reflection and self love. It's about a young woman's journey, me, of course, to find inner peace, but also realizing that sometimes she can play a role in holding herself back from that peace. This is going to be a space where I'll be real with y'all, but I'll also be real with myself. Listen, I know I'm not the only one that can hold themselves back from that greatness that they're supposed to be. Maybe y'all will be able to relate and we can get through this journey together. So let's take a walk together, hun. Hey, y'all. It's been a minute, and let me just go ahead and get these apologies out now. Sorry for the hiatus. It was not planned, but life be lifing. Just like it life for you, it be lifing for me too. So I ended up taking a unplanned hiatus to just get myself back on roll. And I actually kind of got kind of complacent in the hiatus, not even gonna hold you, because I actually wanted to come back a lot earlier. But when you get used to not doing something, it's kind of hard to get back into it. So we're back again. Hopefully, it's not another hiatus, but I can't really control what happens in my life. So we just gonna pray about it. One thing I will say is this past year has taught me a lot, and I'm grateful for the lessons that I've learned. The first lesson that I've learned is I'm still a people pleaser, and although I'm trying to get out of it, it's a hard habit to lose. So if you hear me say no, don't get upset. It's just I have to say no for me now because it's getting kind of bad. Like it really got to a point where I'm hurting myself because I'm not telling you no, and I'm trying to please you and keep you happy, and it's really not making me happy. So yeah, if I say no, don't be upset. Just understand it's not you, it's me. I got to get myself together. I got to take care of me first. I'm trying to be in my selfish era. So let's catch up on the things that's happened in the past, 6 months? So, first, let's start off. Rebel Vision had its first vendor event at the Locked Crown Hair Show. And let me just tell you, the turnout was real. It was really wonderful to see Black people come in, one, and support my loctician, but just to support Black businesses. My business, I was not expecting the outcome that I got. And I was really appreciative of one, my team that was able to help me out that day. But for the customers, like y'all showed out, y'all did y'all big one. Like I was not expecting to sell out of those products that I sold out of. And I was getting more orders and I didn't know what to do because I didn't have any more orders made. So I did learn some lessons from that hair show, and I actually have another one coming up March 11th in Selma. But those details can be found on the Rebel Vision Instagram or Facebook. After that, I'm trying to, decompress from my first vendor show. End up getting into a car accident. My car was crashed out. It was a scary experience. Not really sure if I'm going to discuss that or not, but we're just going to say I lost my car in 2022 and I was not expecting that. That set me back a lot. But within a month's time frame, I ended up getting me a new car, and she is a beauty. Let me just say that. Although what happened and how it happened was really traumatizing to me, there was some light in the darkness of the whole accident. So I am appreciative of the fact that I have a new car that's better. It's a 2023. I had to upgrade. She's a hybrid. She drives herself. But anyways, after that, I ended up going to Jamaica. I felt refreshed from that trip. I did not take any pictures, or I didn't take many pictures, and the ones that I did is not really of me by myself. So I really didn't post pictures from that trip, but that's something that I'm going to have to work on because now I got a passport. Y'all gonna see this body. Y'all gonna see me. So just be ready. 2023, Brianna is getting out of her mindset of, yes, I've gained weight. I've gained weight since 2018. It's 2023. I can work on losing the weight, in which I do plan on doing, but I'm not gonna keep hiding from the camera just because I've gained weight. I'm not as big as I think I am, but because of how small I used to be, your girl be hiding from the camera, and literally my mom goes off on me every time because I literally do. That's a boundary for me now, that don't take no picture of me. I don't want any pictures. But I have to get out of that mindset because I need to live in those moments. So if you see me outside, because I'm outside now, taking pictures, you know, just give me the side eye, the good side eye, not the bad side eye. But anyways, yeah, so I ended up going to Jamaica. It was a wonderful and beautiful experience. I do want to go back. Um, but you know, Jamaica was a wonderful experience and I do want to go back. After that, New Year happened. I got sick. So when I planned on doing things with the podcast in January, I ended up getting sick. And that was very annoying. It's like every time I get like this step forward, things want to just set me back. Of course, I'm not going to pod when I'm sick because sometimes I barely be wanting to do it when I'm not sick. So it was a struggle. But now that February has happened, one, let's take a moment for Black History Month. Two, let's take a moment because it is Pisces season. Shout out to all my Pisces. Y'all know I'm a Pisces. I've said it a million times on this podcast. But yeah, let's take time to shout out the Pisces that are in my life other than myself, who, my birthday is on Thursday. This will actually be posted on Wednesday. And that day that it's going to be posted will be the birthday of my two twin sisters, Desiree and Destiny. They will be turning 17. So happy 17th birthday to y'all. Also, I'll be turning 27 on the 23rd. Don't really have many plans for my birthday, but I do want to enjoy whatever I'm doing. This is a time to celebrate me, and I'm going to live my life. I actually just recently did 2 changes to try to, live my life. One, I ended up getting a new tattoo, and it is Memento Vivere, which means remember to live. I got that because for a long time, I was not living for myself, and I was not living in my passion and in happiness, really. So now I got this to remind myself that whatever you're going through, remember to live because time can be cut short at any moment. And then at that point, what are you going to do? So if you hear me say memento vivre, or if you see me posted on some sort of social media, just remember that means remember to live, and you need to remember to live for yourself as well. Another thing I did was I dyed my hair black. I don't know. I felt like in 2023, I wanted to make these changes in my life. So I got another tattoo, and now I feel like I want to get another one, but we're going to hold off just for a little bit. Maybe after my birthday, or maybe for my birthday, I might get another one. But, I don't know. Only time will tell. One thing that I was looking forward to this month was getting some Beyonce tickets. And let's just take another moment of silence for the fact that I got floor seats in Houston. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Like, I've been on a high since I got the tickets. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Also, I got 2 tickets. Well, I've already sold 1 ticket. So I got 1 ticket left that I have to sell because I ended up getting tickets that were not floor seat, but still like real close to the floor. They just weren't floor seats. But when I saw that they had floor seats available, I went and snatched them up. So if y'all want a ticket to the Beyonce Houston show on September 23rd, let me know. You will have to pay for it. but I'm not going to break anybody's bank. Another thing that I want to mention is I've realized that the people in my life, you ain't got to like Beyonce like I like Beyonce. But if you gonna hate on Beyonce, you don't need to be in my life. That's a friend, that's a man, that's whatever. We're not going to hate on somebody and call them overrated, because how are they overrated? What did she do that was overrated? I think she's worked hard for everything that she's got and continues to get. Quite frankly, to me, it just seems like you hating on the outside of the club because you couldn't even get in. If you don't like her, or if you're not a fan, that's fine. And actually, I had to go through my text and be like, hey, how you feel about Beyonce? I mean, it's not, and you don't have to be, like I said, you don't have to be a fan like I am. Like, you don't have to be a part of the Beehive. But just to dislike someone for no reason, I don't need that type of energy in my life. So y'all can keep that over there. Another thing I want to mention is that Megan, we miss you. I don't know about y'all, but when Traumazine and when Renaissance came out, them was the only two albums I was listening to for the past 6 months. I actually want to say I listened to Traumazine a little bit more than I did Renaissance, but now that I got these tickets, I got to, put her on pause just for a little bit. But Traumazine, Megan, you did your big one. I appreciate that one. Beyonce, you did your big one. I got that album twice. I got it in a vinyl and I got a CD, and I ain't even got no CD player. So just know we here. As you could tell, this was not one of those like, oh, I actually have a topic. I really just wanted to come back and say that I'm back and tell you why I've been gone, what's been going on. Just give y'all a 411 on what's been going on in my life while I've been out. So this is going to be a shorter, I don't know if it's shorter, but this is going to be the end of this episode. I want to thank you so much for listening, tuning in, and also be prepared for a body problems too, because the problems are still there. I'm still working on it, but I am going to try to be better. I'm going to try to get out of my own head, because I'm really my biggest critic and I'm the one that's holding me back. Because again, there were things that I wanted to do, but I was afraid to do it just because I did not like the body that I was in. But I'm gonna have to get out of that, because I'm not finna stay in the house all day. I can't. Somebody got to see this. Somebody got to look at this. So be prepared for one, me to be outside a little bit more. And two, for me to come to y'all with just things that I'm dealing with, and to try to, one, help y'all, but also help me, because I'm still learning. I actually just got a therapy book the other day. So we working. With all that being said, thank you for listening, and come back to listen to another episode of Break Free From Yourself podcast. Bye, honeys. I know y'all didn't forget about Rebel Vision for all your skincare needs. Rebel Vision was created to encourage individuals to embrace self-love by encouraging them to show their body some real body love. We got the body butter, the rose water, the net exfoliators, the black soap, and the liquid black soap. Come and join the Rebel team by following us on Instagram at RBL_VZN and liking our Facebook page, Rebel Vision. To order products for your skincare needs, check out the site www.therebelvision.com. That's www.therebelvzn.com. If you don't already follow my Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, go ahead and do that at _Brianna J. That is _BRIAUNA J. TikTok is my best friend, so you can definitely find me on there. Use any of those platforms to comment and let me know what you think or want to hear on the podcast. Bye, honeys. Thank you for listening to Break Free From Yourself podcast. I hope you enjoyed yourself and come back for another episode.